Hi, good evening. Uh, uh, some people who know little bit about me, about my selfies and my talks on films, uh, they know I used to talk about many things, miscellaneous things, various things at different time. The fact is that every time something inspires me or something influences me to uh, talk about certain things. Uh, for your sweet information, nowadays I'm much focus on rather rock music, rock genre, and uh, some European cultural revolution. Like many online goers, I am also a Europe cultural fan. The film culture of Europe, the urban culture of Europe for so many times, for so many decades are influencing the worldwide culture. The European cinema is no doubt something proud of to be as a world-class film lover or world-class movie buff. Uh, thing is that today, right now, I like to little bit about a film, not a legendary film like Breathless, by that legendary filmmaker who has revolutionized the filmmaking since the last decade, the last period. Okay, come back again. After due to a short, unreasonable break. Uh, Again, I'm talking about the Godard. Godard revolutionized the filmmaking. He was a film journalist at first with Truffaut of the Cahiers du cinema movement, of the Nouvelle Vague movement. Both of the film movement has visible influence in the world-class cinema culture at later in much more measurement. Godard was the film journalist of Cahiers du Cinema. He has first made a short film in 12 minutes. Every angry boy is called Patrick, something like this. Even Ray has mentioned about Godard's that short film in his book Bishoy Cholachitro. What I was talking about, there are so many films of Godard which has influenced much the film lovers or the other kind of film personalities or the film directors of the rest of the world. But despite Breathless, one film I must talk about, that is Masculin, Feminin. Masculina Feminina in French. It's a movie of I think 64, 65. It's very different kind of movie. Experimental, of course, experimental, but it's a love story with a twist, with you can see a very much of a upbeat love story. This sort of love stories are nowadays going in Hindi films and Indian films since the Dil Chahta Hai revolution, and some films Love Ka Side Effects and bagara things. So Masculine, Feminine, you can have the DVD of Masculine, Feminine through Clarions. I think you can have the DVD. It's an interesting film. Last 4 to 5 years back, I even downloaded it from YouTube, but they are not providing the entire movie on YouTube right now. And if you can have it on YouTube, you will not have the subtitle. Better you just purchase that DVD. Masculine, Feminine is an interesting story, totally urbanized story of a whimsical, confused guy who is very intellectual, very romantic, different kind of romantic, and his love interest, he's a upcoming pop singer, and that time of pop revolution in French, that type of fashion revolution in French cinema and the French culture, mostly in the Paris culture, has been so much prominent in this film. Even the yo-yo culture, yo-yo, you know about yo-yo, the yo-yo spectacles of Paris. Many things about the Paris fashion movement at that time, Paris pop culture. They have even talked about many things. Coke, Bob Dylan, many personalities, many icons of that time. So they even talk about Marx. They even talk about Coke. So Masculine Feminine is a must-watch. Who are the lovers of upbeat love stories? I hate love stories, and these kinds of stories are nowadays rocking in India. Very positive movements is going through India, and despite this, there are some fantastic film like ADHM, Hadil Mushkil, which is a love story, but with a twist, with certain difference with the earlier love stories, no doubt. They even showcased in Paris. So the full of life, Masculine Feminine is a Godard film, but it's full of life. You will love Masculine Feminine more than any Godard films. Like Charade, Alfred Hitchcock has never made Charade, but Godard, that film, you will confuse, has Godard made it or somebody else? But the fact is that Godard has made that Masculine Feminine. So please have Masculine Feminine for Paris culture, for Paris love, fashion movement, and different kind of love story with twist, with so many dialogues that will just influence you instantly. So please allow me. I certainly have to more talk about some good European films from the German expressionist movement of Dr. Caligari, the cabinet of Dr. Caligari, and much more. So now you please go online and have the sensational experience of watching Masculine Feminine. Masculine Feminine has that star Jim out from Masculine Feminine. I think not Masculine Feminine, from Foreigner and Blows, as a child actor, as a kid actor, and then as a Masculine Feminine, he is a romantic hero. And 5 to 6 years later, he even shared the screen with Marlon Brando, but he was in The Last Tango in Paris. So very interesting, very interesting. I'm not going to discuss more. Better watch Masculine Feminine and have the DVD through online. Till then, bonjour.